What up? It's your boy King Down 225 coming at you with another reactionary video. So hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom. Whoa! Cam Newton done triggered thought activists and Soyboys everywhere with his latest comments. Man, they do this trigger. Let me look at these comments before I play this video. Guess he needs a woman who cooks since he can't feed a receiver. Boy. That's a whole dude right there. I can understand the women have an issue with what he's saying. I'm about to play what he's saying before I get into these comments. NFL quarterback Cam Newton complained about women who can't cook and don't know when to be quiet. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs. Let's play this clip so
I
y'all
had
can
a
see it.
perfect example of what a man was.
From the podcast $1 Million Worth of Game. I like Gilly the Kid. Shout out Gilly the Kid and his brother.
I had a perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents has been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is
Lupe Fiasco, Bitch Bad. Go look at that song. I love bumping that.
a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch. You know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Now these comments triggered so many people, and I cannot understand for the life of me why. You know, out of all things that a man wants from his woman is peace. He can look past the finances. He can look past whether she cook or not, whether she peace. And knowing how to shut the fuck up when it is the right time to shut the fuck up is very important aspect of life. You women act as if that's not how they teach young men. Like if you got a problem with somebody saying, "Can you cook?" or "Do you know when to be quiet when you're supposed to be quiet?" then obviously you're not training your sons correctly, let alone your daughters. Because when I was young, I was taught how to cook. Son, you need to learn how to cook. Just in case you might not get no woman, you gotta learn how to, you know what I'm saying, survive, eat for yourself. And you cannot sit here and tell me that a young man ain't taught when to shut the fuck up, be quiet, and pay attention and follow directions. Respect authority is a prime example of when a man don't control his temper and emotion. Will Smith. So, he just this misogynistic because he said the woman no. He's saying is you projecting a certain thing, but you a certain lifestyle, a certain something, a hot girl, something, a Birkin bag. I'm a bad bitch. Well, you can't sustain the household. I mean, sustain the household. Y'all think it's oppressive because to feed your family and nourish your family, I feel like that's empowerment and control. You control your family's eating habits and lifestyle and diet. You control your family's eating lifestyle and diet. So I don't understand why they so triggered.
I had a
Because he said shut the fuck up. But a man's always taught when it's time to talk and when it's time to be quiet.
perfect a perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents has been together for
I'm not
36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful.
I'm not gonna be with no chick if I gotta be arguing with her all day, bro. That's one thing I can't do in my house is argue with no female.
Beautiful thing. I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman.
Caught a glimpse of this interview with Cam Newton. I get so tired of hearing from men that women don't know how to be real women. See, and that's what gets me. Like I hear more often than not, women always telling what's a real man, how to be a real man, what's a real man. But anytime we say, well, this is what we look for in women, we are a piece of shit. Like, oh, he got to be 6 feet tall. He got to be dark skinned. He got to have 100K. He got to do this. He got to be like, okay, you're a bad bitch. And I'll provide all that. But can you be quiet when I need you to be quiet? I.e., don't throw me that Jada Pinkett look, make me get up and slap Chris Rock in the face. Can you keep your composure? Can you be ladylike? Because I can be gentlemanly. You know what I'm saying? You want me to provide, do this? What is your boy King Dow 225 with another reactionary video? Hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom.